Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My people, Nnamdi Kanu is in the court today. Nigeria can never walk. From what I'm seeing in this country, can you imagine? I beg, make I no talk, make I allow you, make you hear everything where Nnamdi Kanu talk. Nnamdi Kanu is so intelligent. He is so intelligent that he knows his rights. My people, listen to him.
So I was actually surprised that a high court have refused to obey or abide by the determination of a Supreme Court judgment.
And then take the only part that is against him and then refuse to apply the part that is in favor of him.
This cherry picking of what was contained in the Supreme Court judgment is what I'm against.
Yes, that's correct.
It should be implemented holistically.
Yes.
I'm not against facing any trial. After all, I'm innocent, so they have not been against me. But there cannot be any trial when key sections of the Constitution and a key Supreme Court judgment has been violated by a court of law.
So you'll be patient for the case to go back and come back to the court?
This is my fourth year in solitary confinement in detention. The fifth year will not kill me.
Sorry, what if the case is also reassigned back to her? Will you still be comfortable?
It's not going to happen.
No, it won't happen.
It won't happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way at all.
Thank you very much.
These are the things that the public must understand. Most of you journalists, the legal correspondents, you don't take time to actually study some of these rulings and judgments. Go and study. In fact, I'll give you...
Bring that envelope. Bring the envelope. Brown envelope. Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it.
I'll give it to her because I think she's a bit more...
Give her the Supreme Court judgment. I'll replace a
Can
copy
you
for
hold
you.
this for me?
She can.
I want to let the whole world understand something. Very, very clear. In all this is judgment of the Supreme Court. It made it very clear that even that the impartiality of the judge is questionable. And it's here. Where is it? Please do bear with me. It says it here.
I like
what is
it.
it, page? What is that again?
13.
Where it says
page 18.
all these things are online. Is it not page 18? All these things are online. So I suggest that the journalists in this country actually take out time to do some basic research. It's not difficult, just minor research. You will understand the vacuousness, the emptiness of all the charges against me. They kept switching the charges. They said I committed this crime in England, isn't it?
Yes.
I made a broadcast in England.
Yes.
And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
When my lawyers came to see me,
Discuss his
I had a
defense.
discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Yeah, based on that, they remove from
Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of the broadcast.
Location of the broadcast. Contrary to section 196,
174 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2022.
in violation of their own laws. Violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these shenanigans are going on? It's not possible.
Because the
If I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead before they brought me back to the hotel. So my intention was not to kill her. I'm not a killer. I've never killed before. I just wanted to take her phone.
Well, you asked her a question. You asked her if
Okay. When the girls come, I psych them and talk fear into them so they'll be afraid. I don't hold weapons, guns or anything to threaten them. So I have to psych them psychologically and talk fear into them so they would feel like I'm not alone, or something to just make them be afraid. Yeah.
So why did you choose this path?
I didn't choose this path. I found myself, and I made a mistake.
So how do you feel now?
And how many of these girls have you done this to? How many
said
girls
4.
have you done this to? She has answered all this.
When did you start the business?
I said last month.
Last month. And are your parents alive?
I'm not really close.
Huh?
I'm not really close to them, so I don't know.
Are they alive? That's the question.
Stephen, we are writing name of noisemakers though. Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press. I welcome you once again to Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC FCT Command here in Abuja for the parade of suspects that were apprehended for different criminal offenses and on different occasions. But first, let me start with the case of a suspected internet fraudster, popularly called Yahoo Boy, who on Wednesday, 18th of September 2024, the men of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command, apprehended a suspected internet fraudster trying to escape from Top View Hotel, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. The suspect, 30 years old, by name Joseph Efe, who is of Edo and Ondo origin, was arrested after coming out of the hotel premises, allegedly to meet an accomplice, leaving his victim tied up, a female victim tied up in his hotel room. But for the eagle-eyed men of the NSCDC FCT Command, who were at their sentry posts at the time of the incident, upon noticing Joseph's suspicious movement, stopped him, but instead of him to stop, the suspect took to his heels after sighting our gallant officers, who gave him a hot pursuit, caught him, and was led back to his hotel room, where the naked girl was found.
Some more details on how Olivia was lured into Top View Hotel by the kidnapper. It turned out that the suspect is not even called Alex as he had earlier claimed. The investigation by NSCDC official revealed that his name is actually Joseph Efe. Joseph Efe claimed he met Olivia on a dating site known as Coded Rooms. Olivia, however, admitted that they did meet on a dating site known as Coded Site. And Olivia lives in Enugu, but she said she does visit Abuja for other businesses. So she had met Joseph on the Coded Site a month ago, but they decided to meet just recently. Shortly after she got into the Top View Hotel to meet Joseph on that fateful day, she was surprised when Joseph asked her if she was afraid of death. Trying to process and understand what he meant by that, Joseph told her that if she cooperates with him, he would not hurt her like the other girls. Olivia's protective instinct immediately kicked in and she reached out for the door to escape. But it was too late as Joseph had already locked the door and had the keys in his hands. It was then that Olivia knew she was in for a long ride. Without wasting time, Joseph asked Olivia to strip her clothes, and he used the clothes to tie her hands and legs, but he realized that that was not tight enough, so he took it off and brought out a cellophane which he used to tie her legs to the chair and also her hands. He took out a handkerchief and tucked it into Olivia's mouth before proceeding to seal her mouth with the cellophane. He did everything to ensure he restrained her from getting away or even making any noticeable sound. Joseph went ahead to take Olivia's phone. He unlocked the phone using her thumb and he asked for her bank details. But when he realized there was no money in her bank details, he told her not to make any noise. He increased the volume of the TV set so that no one could hear Olivia's noise even if she attempts to make any. And then he told her that his friend was waiting outside, so if she makes any noise, he would inject her with a substance. After Joseph was done reading the riot act for Olivia, he took her phone and left the room, locked it after him. But Olivia noticed after Joseph left that someone was moving around the door of the room. Olivia immediately knew it was her only chance to make an attempt on saving her life. And that attempt was indeed going to yield fruition as Olivia began banging the window very hard to the point that the person outside heard the sounds. It turned out that the person who was outside was a staff of the hotel. Olivia said she was able to make a sign in the direction of where the suspect have moved. That single move by Olivia was what led to the NSCDC officials being alerted, and they did an amazing job in getting Olivia rescued alive. I really hope that this will be a lesson for not just Olivia but many young girls out there. Your life is too precious to gamble with.